Thank you so much for tuning in to the Eric Lee Brown Show. Financial freedom is yours. Today I have the privilege of interviewing my guy, Anton Barnes, and the name of his company is Anton Barnes Company. His organization develops real estate in Michigan, Iowa, Arizona, and Texas. And today we're going to be talking about if you don't like the community you live in, how about you build your own? Welcome to the Eric Lee Brown Show. Financial freedom is yours, where we teach financial literacy to ensure financial freedom. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by our corporate sponsors, Reverse Financial Dilemmas. Thank you again for watching. Anton, thank you so much for joining us today, brother.
Hey, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your background before we get into business.
Well, I grew up in a single-parent household. My mom worked 3 jobs to raise me and my cousin.
Okay.
In the interim, we bounced from house to house.
Okay.
But mostly grew up in Southwest Detroit. At one point in time, my mom and I were homeless.
Wow.
Living in the backseat of a Ford Escort, where she slept in the front, slept in the back.
Wow.
And then we were at the grocery store one time on Warren and Livernois.
Mm-hmm.
And she ran into this lady named Marie. Mm-hmm. And Marie was a Christian lady. And Marie said, "There's something about you. What's your current situation?" My mom told her, and literally Marie allowed us to stay in the lower level of a house that her dad built with his bare hands from scratch.
Are you serious?
So serious,
That's
so serious.
Amazing, man.
So we moved in and stayed there. Marie passed away, and then her nieces and nephews inherited the property. Long story short, after renting from them for I think about 2 years,
yeah,
my mom purchased a home, and so to this day I still own that home.
Wow.
I still own that home, yes.
Man, that is an amazing story. So did you always want to own your own business, or did that in any way kind of influence you to do what you're doing now? Yeah,
I mean, growing up in poverty, you realize that there's so much greater than you've been exposed to.
Okay.
So growing up, I used to watch like CNBC and MSNBC to find out what the stock market was doing. Okay. Literally 8 years old.
At 8 years old.
Had no idea what I was looking at, but I was fascinated by the ticker tape. the 3 letters, it fascinated me. And I always want to know what was going on, you know, so that inspired me. And you start seeing things on TV, you start seeing the lifestyles that's portrayed on TV that's not your reality.
Yeah.
You know, so you grew up day by day, wake up, and you're like, man, where the next meal gonna come from?
Yeah.
Where the next dollar gonna come from?
Yeah.
And so you like, there's something better than this. So I need to aspire to get something better. And then I learned that growing up, in order to live the lifestyle that you really want to live, you have to do things that people don't really want to do.
Wow. Which
is take big risk.
Yeah.
You know, so that's when I realized I wanted to own my own business. And then, you know, you work for different people, you're like, man, I'm smarter than you. You know, like
I could do that.
Yeah, I could do that. Like, I'm smarter than you. Why are you getting paid more than me for me telling you how to work, how to do this?
Yeah.
You know, so at that point I was like, I can't do it. So I ended up becoming a financial advisor.
Yeah.
So by trade, I'm a financial advisor.
That's amazing.
I manage a lot of wealth for a lot of high-end clientele, a lot of athletes.
Okay.
High-end businessmen around the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
And you get to a certain dollar level when you're exposed to certain elements and certain tips and techniques, and you start seeing what the wealthy really do, what they really do.
Yeah.
And that literally, I said, you know what? I can't manage their money, so now I have someone managing my money.
Yeah.
You know, and I've been in business for myself for about 5 years now.
Okay.
Been in development for 8 years. I started as an intern at Crosswinds Communities. And that's what really intrigued me to really want to develop.
That's absolutely remarkable. Now, who had the greatest influence on your life growing up?
My mom.
Okay.
My mom, like I said, she worked 3 jobs to take care of my cousin and I.
Wow.
She actually gained custody of my cousin when my grandma passed away. You know, so she raised us. So that's like my brother now.
Yeah.
And literally, I never saw my mom, you know, because she was constantly working.
Yeah.
So here I am, this high school basketball phenom, standout, and my mom was working 3 jobs. She couldn't even come to my games.
Oh, man.
So I started selling drugs.
Yeah.
I started selling drugs to help my mom out with the bills.
Wow. Wow. let's do this real quickly. I mean, your testimony is awesome, and I believe our viewers can really grab a hold of, you know, seeing black men that grew up in different areas, especially in Detroit, and what they have to go through. But let's take a look at the screen real fast, and let's see if, just let me know and let our viewers know, could any of these been you growing up?
Most definitely.
Behind birth. Let's look at the next one.
Could have been me as well. I've been in 2 raids, 2 federal raids. You know, been in literally 3 shootouts where the bullet almost missed me twice.
Wow.
You know, so literally that could have been me, but I know that the hand of God was on me.
Yeah.
You know, even a bad car accident, taking some product up north. Well, if I came to the hospital 2 minutes later, I would have died.
Wow.
You know, so yeah, that could have been literally me.
That is
in the
amazing.
lifestyle I was living. But, you know, God's grace is sufficient.
Yeah.
And I'm still here.
Man, your testimony is absolutely phenomenal. Listen, you guys, do not go anywhere. When we come back, Anton is going to share with us the secrets to running a successful business. Don't go anywhere. Detroit, the Dream Again revolution has begun. 8 Keys to Financial Freedom seminar. Come hear 8 dynamic, wealthy speakers. We are back. If you just are tuning in, we're talking about if you don't like the community that you grew up in or that you're in right now, how about you build your own? So Anton, listen, tell me a little bit. I want to stroll. Let's look at this nice logo that he has up here. And what I want you to do is tell us a little bit about your company before we talk about what you believe the aspects of creating a successful business are.
So Anton Barnes Company, we're a full-fledged development company.
Okay, awesome.
We target building or repurposing affordable housing. You know, as I told you in my testimony earlier, my mom and I grew up homeless, and then home ownership was never even thought of until a few years later. You know, so I wanted to give back to the community, especially the city of Detroit. So affordable housing is our niche. We're starting to target helping ecclesiastical nonprofit organizations to build their communities around them.
Wow.
We will be the developers. They will lead. We will raise the financing, pull all the pieces together as far as architectural, engineering plans, general contracting, things of that nature, to make sure that they have a viable process and project going that they can actually revitalize the community. So that's what we do in a nutshell. We have projects going, as you mentioned earlier. Detroit, of course, my hometown has to be the launching pad. Arizona, Los Angeles. We're tapping into Vegas, Texas. We have also rural developments going on in northern Iowa right now as well. You know, so we're all over, but I mean, Detroit is my home, so that's my focal point. That's where I'm housed, I'm headquartered, so I'm here. That's
absolutely amazing. So what would you say if somebody came up to you and said, hey, Anton, listen, I want to do what you do. What is the first step that I need to take in order to do that?
You got to read, man. You got to learn what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of the biggest issue with our people, African Americans, we don't want to read.
Yeah.
You know, the old adage, you want to hide something from an African American? That's the abridged version, the edited version. Put something in the book, right?
Yeah.
You have to read. You have to really know what you're going into. What bothers me personally is people tapping out into different things and not knowing what they're tapping into.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm an avid reader.
Yeah.
I educate myself what's going on. You have to stay ahead of what's going on in the industry.
Yeah.
I was always told to be better than the next man, you have to do way better than the next man. And to just exceed what he's doing, you got to crush it.
Yeah.
You know, so how do you crush it? You have to be constantly thinking what's new, what's going to be innovative coming up in a few years. You know, and the books, man.
Yeah.
Books.
Yeah, the books, I am 100% in agreement with you. Even as I begin to study, and I've been doing this thing for 10 years, you know, just studying finances, seeing which ways do you go about becoming financially free. And what I'm finding is that everything is in the books. Everything from building your company to starting a consulting firm to doing a show, everything is in the books, and it'll help you save a lot of money.
It's crazy because we have to change the way we think.
Yeah.
Our paradigm holds us up from prosperity.
Yeah.
It's not that the opportunity is not here. There are plenty of opportunities out there.
Yeah.
It's your way of thinking
Yeah.
that's holding you up from obtaining the financial goals that you want to reach.
Absolutely.
You know, you can't want to be debt free and you still go out there buying Jordans on credit cards. That
For
doesn't make any,
$250 a
yeah, it
pop.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm a firm believer in investing in yourself,
Yeah.
i.e. books, classes,
Yeah.
Trade shows, seminars, conferences,
Yeah.
to change your paradigm.
Yeah.
Once you change your paradigm, the floodgates open up for you.
Yeah, you know what, I love what you said, because me and you both are ministers in the gospel, and the word of God even lets us know that time and chance happens to us all. You know, and so I think that's impeccable that you're really sharing with our viewers that, listen, it's opportunity out there, but are you willing to open up a book to seize the opportunity? So tell us how important, you know, we really haven't really got into it, how important you would say is the people around you when you're developing your dream or going after what's in your heart?
Oh man, it's very important. The Bible says bad company corrupts good manners.
Yeah.
You know, so people that you have around you will actually dictate how you're going to end up in your future.
Yeah.
One mentor told me, he said, show me who you hang around, show you how much you're worth.
Wow.
True story.
Wow.
That's true. Now, if you have people around you trying to help to build up,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
But if they're around you just to be around you and you're not doing anything,
Yeah.
eventually you're going to be just like them.
Yeah.
You know, so the people around you are very key. I have my handful of guys that I've been around since day one,
Yeah.
since high school. We all have the same common goal, same common purpose, which is to build wealth and to help. The more we have, the more we can help.
Yeah.
Just face it, you can't help anybody when you're broke.
Man, you're absolutely
You
correct.
can't. I mean,
Yeah. It's the absolute truth. Even when I'm buying different real estate, you know, I look at it, when individuals live in those properties, guess what? I'm providing not only for my family now, even though they're paying me, I'm providing for that family as well.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
and trying to give them the best price. But tell me this, you know, because a lot of men today, and I think this is important for our viewers, a lot of men have submission problems with leadership. So how important has it been for your church leadership and for you to really submit to the man of God? And as he's speaking to your life, how has that kind of taken you to another level?
Man, that's my dad. My bishop is Bishop Benjamin A. Jabert, Detroit Will Outreach Christian
Yeah,
Center.
awesome.
And I can honestly tell you, honestly God truth, I'm making more money now just by him being my father
Wow.
and submitting to his counsel and his advice and his spiritual leadership
Yeah.
that I made when I was in the streets.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a millionaire in the streets.
Yeah.
I made $1 million off the drug game.
Wow.
You know, I'm not proud of that.
Yeah.
But that's how I learned business, and I learned to maneuver through it.
Yeah.
You know, but doors are opening up to me now because the favor of God that's upon my life from honoring, keyword, honoring my man of God and submitting to his pastoral leadership over me. And as my spiritual father, I mean, I trust everything he say. It's real. I can take it to the bank.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean that you don't go hear from God for yourself.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that at all, because you said, like, seek God for yourself.
Yeah.
Your man of God should be a confirming word to you. You know, and we had a conversation about this a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
The grace is on his life is not on my life, and it's very edible. You know, it is.
That's absolutely astonishing. Listen, you guys, if you're not paying attention, you're missing out on some incredible information. When we come back, Anton is going to share with us how you can go about building your own community. Stay tuned in.
Welcome to Mad Creative Media, where we bring your vision to life. Imagine if your dreams had wings and could fly, but without boundaries. This is what you would have.
Welcome back. Listen, if you're just tuning in, I'm interviewing my guy Anton, and we're talking about if you don't like the community that you live in, how about you build your own? So Anton, share with us really quickly, and our viewers, share with us some of the steps that someone would take in order to build their own community.
The first thing is compiling your resources.
Okay.
You know, you want to be able to get in bed with the nonprofits that are in the area in which you're trying to build. You then want to go out and get a reputable contractor.
Okay.
Not your cousin Pookie and them with the hammer in the back of the truck.
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, you can't use those guys.
You
need reputable contractors, general contractors that are licensed, bonded, and insured.
Yeah.
You're gonna need relationships with architects, site engineers, a good attorney, a great attorney, not prepaid legal, a CPA,
wow.
a CPA, and also relationships with different various institutions, as far as banks, credit unions, hedge funds, private equity firms, things of that nature. And once you start compiling those resources together, you then can start getting the project rolling.
Okay, so how long normally does the projects take, like when you're starting out? Because I've, in the real estate game, I've noticed that projects like this, they take at least a year to 3 years. Is that pretty much right?
It really depends on the project. So I have a project now in which I purchased a building. It's a 24-unit building. Okay. That project would take about 90 to 120 days to complete. Okay. Start to finish. Well, if you want to actually include the acquisition time as well, negotiating back and forth, you're looking at 7 months total. Okay. If you want to build a community or a subdivision from the ground up, or a actual launching a building from the ground up, it could take about 3 years. Okay. So it really depends on the scope of the project. The scope of the project dictates the timeline it will take you to actually complete the project.
Okay, that's awesome. So why do you think people limit themselves in life? Like, you told your testimony about how you and your mother was homeless, and now here you are out here doing your own thing, and you're a successful business owner, and you're actually building projects. Why do you think other people limit themselves and don't even want to own their own home?
Fear.
Okay.
Fear. I mean, you understand, man, the old adage, man, people fear the unknown. Yeah. You know, with home ownership comes a lot of unknown variables. Yeah. You know, like maintenance. What if the furnace goes out? What if the hot water tank busts? What if the roof starts leaking? All these things go into play as a deciding factor of people continue to decide to rent or decide to own a home. But I tell you, man, it's financially smart to purchase a home than it is to rent.
Yeah, absolutely.
They said on average over 5 years you would save 63% by owning your own home as opposed to renting. Wow. So just imagine how much money you can actually keep in your pocket by owning.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And there's no such thing as a perfect home. Yeah. There's always you're gonna find something that could be there or could not be there. You know, so don't let that stop you from taking a step of faith. Yeah. To purchase your first home.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, listen, this interview, I really appreciate you coming. And before we wrap up the show, what I want you to do is look at our camera, and I want you to encourage individuals that probably had similar backgrounds as you, that they really can walk in financial freedom, and they can do and accomplish anything they put their mind to, especially if they're trusting and believing in the Lord.
The Bible says, man, Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything else will be added, and all his righteousness, everything else will be added unto you. If you keep God first in everything you do, the sky is the limit. Favor you get a lot more done with favor than you can with money. Absolutely. And right now, I'm living off favor. And God's not respecting persons. What he does for one in principle, he must do for another. I'm no different than you. I'm not smarter than you. I just happen to take the leap of faith and believe God and what he told me to do. And you too can do the same.
Wow. There you have it, you guys. Listen. Tune in next week. We have another exciting show for you. But if you haven't got it just yet, financial freedom is yours. Your best days ahead of you. Money is coming to you easily, perpetually, consistently, in multiple facets. In Jesus' mighty name. You guys be blessed. Till next time. Awesome show. Awesome.
That's your dance. We shake hands, right? Oh, my bad.
That's the first move. We shake hands, don't we? Yeah, we do.
That wasn't planned.
No, we good. You don't have to cut away. You do it. Okay.
See, 3, take 1, act.
I'm like, is that part of the? I'm like, that's not part of the script. He wasn't ready. Oh my God, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Beat him in basketball and pool.
Don't record this. He gonna repent when he get in the car. He gonna cry. He gonna repent. When that boy get in the car, he gonna repent.